והוא רחום, שלא יראה באמירתו שאין כוח בקדושת השבת לבטלם. באמירת ושמור צאתנו ובואנו, אנו מתפללים שלא נהיה ניזוקים משום מזיק ומקטרג, ובשומר את עמו ישראל אנו מתפללים שהקדוש ברוך הוא ישמור את נשמות ישראל מקטרוג החיצונים שעולים בעת שנתם למעלה. וואו, interesting Zohar. says the Zohar, ואף על גב דיור רשות צלות תדע יהיו להגנה עלן מגו פחד בלילות. Even though תפילת ערבית, הגמרא says it's רשות. חגי John, what does mean רשות? It's optional, right? Says the Gemara, Zohar, make sure you always will pray Arvit. Lama? Says because the prayer of Arvit is the prayer that saves you from the shlita of the chitzonim, that they are in control in night time. The evil forces, when are they more in control? During the night or during the day?
During the night, more during the night.
When the evil forces are more in control. But during the daytime or during the night time?
What's the koach of night time? You go to sleep.
The evil forces, when are they more in control?
No sun.
Always during the night.
Check the discotheque, you will know.
How do we know? You gotta ask a guy, when is it more pleasurable to go to a discotheque, to go to all the shtuyot in the world? During the day or during the night?
Night.
Ask the guy, why? Why during the night? Why? Why can't you go in the 1 p.m.? Why you have to go in 1 a.m. to the party? What's the difference? It's the same dark room, same Devonahona over there. What's the difference?
They do now.
But when is it more accepted that it should be done? During the day or during the night?
Starting from the night.
Majority of those places are working during the night. Why? Because the ta'avot, the evil forces, are in control when? During the night. So the taste of the averot become tastier during the night.
Yes.
Why? Now, how can we protect ourselves from these chitzonim powers? Meir, you know how many chitzonim, how many evil forces are in control at nighttime? 4. What are the names? Remember?
Moshe, Hema, and one more.
And Avon. Now I never understood why we specifically say those 4 names at the nighttime. Until today we learned this Zohar.
Which name again?
Mashchit,
Destruction,
Avon,
sin,
Af,
anger,
Hema.
wrath.
Breath?
Those are not Hema. Hema.
Chema ze butter.
Hema is butter. Hema, Hema
Oil.
is boiling anger. It's not just, upset on him, a little tension with him. Boiling in him. That's called Hema. From the word Ham. Very Ham. Ham in Hebrew means hot.
Hamon from the ears.
Like Hamom, in Bukhari. Yeah.
How's it up? No.
Af is anger.
Up is no.
Why? Because whenever a person is angry, what happens to his nose? Now listen to that. I never understood why we only have those 4 powers at nighttime. This I didn't understand until I read to the Zohar. Listen to what the Zohar says.
Words up, Hama, and what the
Mashchit and Avon. It says, "Deve'aisha ata tardeh lechayava begehinom alcha terin mi bimama ki b'sha'a ha'im ma'anishim et haresha'im begehinom kiflayim mi bayom lachen הם מתגברים יותר." When the Shamayim gives power to those 4 energies, to those 4 klipot at nighttime, because at nighttime the Reshaim in Gehenom suffer twice the amount that they suffer during the day. So the Reshaim in Gehenom, when are they getting the punishment more? During
Night.
the night, double the amount, says the Zohar. So since they are in control of Gehenom, those 4 klipot are in control of the Gehenom, and they have to right now make the Gehenom suffer harder, pa'amayim, harder twice.
So they get extra.
So that's why those 4 klipot are getting the extra koach during the night
In
time.
order to punish the double.
Because they need right now to punish the Reshaim. In order to clean their avonot, all the mistakes that they have done.
Rabbi, question.
רגע, בוא נסיים את הזוהר, שנייה. ובגין כך מקדמי ישראל למימר, and that's why the עם ישראל, before they start ערבית, והוא רחום, יכפר עוון, ולא ישחית, וירבה להשיב אפו, ולא יאיר כל חמתו. That's the reason we're mentioning this pasuk. So the Zohar, at the entrance, the beginning of the prayer of Arvit. As soon as you start Arvit, make sure first thing you do that. By Shacharit, we have this pasuk also in Psukei Dezim Ravu Rachum Mechaper Avon, but we don't have the opening line of Shacharit is this line. Opening line in Arvit is this line. Now you understood why? Because this is the line that protecting us from those four klipot not to harm us. And why those specific four klipot supposed to harm people at night time? Because those are the four klipot that are in charge of Gehenom. And when is the time that the Gehenom is suffering, the neshamot over there stronger? During the night time. And now listen to this. ובפסוק זה יש השבתת וביטול 4 מיני קליפות. This pasuk nullifies, מבטל, those 4 קליפות. שהם עוון, משחית אף וחימה, שולטים בגיהנום. Now you understand why on Shabbat Arvit we don't start with this line. Why בערבית of Shabbat Nisim John? We don't say והוא רחום מכפר עוון in Arvit of Shabbat. Why not? Because on Shabbat there is no Gehenom. Now it makes perfect sense. The whole Mahalach makes perfect sense. Because there are still, I never understood when we learned Chazon Ovadia, that's what happens when you just learn halakha and you don't learn the secret of the halakha. I never understood. The Mekubalim say there's a certain time that Ma'adim is in control. When is in control? The Ma'adim is Mars. When is in control? Huh?
Friday.
A whole machloket, if you remember how to calculate that. Balagan upon Balagan was. First hour of Shabbat. When is that? From the Shkia, after the Arvit starts.
Big machloket this is.
Was all
How to
machloket.
count?
Some Chabad, for example, don't do Kiddush and the time that Mars is in control in the heavens. They don't do Kiddush. It's a real thing. They don't do Kiddush. They wait for like 40 minutes. Some people wait 45 minutes. Some people have 1 hour. If you go to Chabad house on this time of the year when the winter is, they don't do Kiddush like for an hour until the March time will not pass.
They don't want to get angry.
They don't want to give koach to the Ma'adim power. It says that the Kiddush goes to this side, gives koach to this kochav, and then Chas v'Shalom can backfire you.
That's Mars. Kochav Mars.
Oh, and also on Friday night, what do we say in the Arvit of Shabbat? And the end, Birkat Me'en Sheva. Why you say Birkat Me'en Sheva? מגן אבות בדברו מחיים מתים מאמרו אל הקדוש אין כמוהו מניח למו יום שבת קודשו כמהו רוצה להניח להם לפניו לא יבוא. Remember this? Why we say this bracha? Says the Gemara to protect the people that were in the field, that whenever the Jewish people are going to come back and he's going to be late and he's going to stay by himself, he's going to get damaged. Going to get damage from what? It's Friday night. Didn't you say you don't say והוא רחום יכפר עוון because there is no damage? So why suddenly you say, oh, say this bracha? Why? To prolong the prayer for the latecomers to be able to save themselves. But you just said there is no harm on Friday night. Which no harm? The Malachim of Gehenom, no harm. Because Gehenom is not working on Shabbat. לא תבערו אש בכל מושבותיכם ביום השבת. You're not going to turn on a fire in your dwellings. I'm not going to turn the fire in Gehenom for Am Yisrael. But other evil powers are still in control. Now it makes perfect sense. The whole Mahalach that the Gemara has told us. What's the reason this pasuk Ve'u Rachum you don't say, but Me'en Sheva on Friday night you do say? What's the answer? Because Me'en Sheva is not tackling the Malachi Habbalah that has to do with Gehenom. It's tackling a different type of klipot. Now the whole puzzle makes perfect sense. Now you understand how important it is not just to learn the halakha superficially. Learn the depth of the halakha. If you have questions, one day you're going to get the answer. Where? From the Kabbalah. From the secrets of the halakha. From now, do it. Halakha is like this, do it. I don't understand. One day you're going to understand. Look, when did we learn that? It was in Chazon Ovadia Chelek Aleph, I believe.
Aleph, yeah.
It was how many years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And this question is in my mind. What's the reason you don't say Ve'u Rachum and you say Me'en Sheva? Not clear in my mind. Today, after 5 or 6 years, it became clear.
The dance, Rabbi.
לך רבנו
נגילה בך רבנו נשמחה בך רבנו נגילה ונשמחה בך רבנו נגילה. אוקיי? לא נעשה שהכל. אוקיי, I'm gonna have you in mind.
זה נהיה הוריתם אותו.
הוריתם אותו. טוב. עברייב 3. ברשות מוריי ורבותיי. You know what שהכל means, right? That everything was created according to his דיבור. שהכל נהיה בדברו, in his דיבור. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
אמן.
ובשבת לא ישתכח פחד דינה דגהנום. On Friday night that there is no fear of Gehenom. אסיר לעטרה ל, you're not allowed to say והוא רחום. says the Zohar. דהתחזה דהלת רשות לשבת עבירת דינה מעלמא. Because it looks like you're belittling the Shabbat, you know? Shabbat is weak. I need to say והוא רחום to protect myself from this malachim. Shabbat protecting you from this malachim. כי ישמרה שבת, ישמרני. הקדוש ברוך הוא is going to שומר מי? So that's why on Friday night, Boris, you're not allowed to say והוא רחום. Like on Friday nights, or like other nights, that you start Arit והוא רחום. Friday night, אסור to say והוא רחום in the opening line. ועוד טעם שאנו מתפללים תפילת ערבית, and this was a big חידוש for me. פחד דקטרוגת דנשמתין, כתבן לסלקה לעילה להתחזק כמם הריון, בגין כך כמענן מקדימים, משום זה אנו מקדימים שומר את עמו ישראל עד אמן. Whenever we say, Meir, yeah, it's a different book. This is the kaimok of all the books.
It's just one set, one?
Two books.
Two books?
שבת.
This is the kaimok of all the Zohar.
Who wrote it?
Practical. This is the same
מתוק
rabbi.
מדבש.
Rabbi Daniel Frisch. Listen to this, Meir. In the prayer, what do we say? ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים טובים ולשלום. ברוך אתה השם שומר את עמו ישראל לעד אמן. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו. Which צאתנו and בואנו are we talking about? Says the Zohar. What is צאתנו in Hebrew?
Go out.
Hashem protect whenever we depart
Departing.
and whenever בואנו and whenever we
Come back.
Alright.
arrive. Depart from where and arrive to where? Says the Zohar, depart. That your neshama gets departed from your body when you go to sleep. This departure, Hashem, ushmor tzetenu, uboenu, לחיים טובים ולשלום. ברוך אתה השם שומר את עמו ישראל עד אמן.
צאתנו ובואנו.
So whenever your neshama is coming out of your body, this is the departure that we are talking about. Shimon, we understood now what departure we're talking about. The departure of your neshama coming out of your body. Uboenu, and when neshama is in the morning going to arrive inside your body. Hashem protected from what? Says the Zohar, that whenever the neshama is coming out of the body, there is a whole masach of klipot, a whole layer of bad angels. That where they were created by? Who created them? Avonot, mistakes that we have done. We didn't do tshuva for them, they still exist. So now the neshama, in order to get to the charging station, he has to pass through them. And they want to grab that neshama and harm that neshama. Sometimes a person wakes up in the morning so exhausted, tired, like he didn't sleep for 10 days. What is that feeling coming from? All these evil powers were able to grab you. You came back inside your body, full of them, and they have no energy. They suck all the energy out of you. So what do you feel at that moment? Tired. You just slept 10 hours. Are you tired? Because in the night time when you had to go to sleep, you are supposed to do teshuvah. All the malachim should be away and not read it. I'm so tired already. Leave me alone. Hashamnu, Bagadnu, all this malachim that I created, Hashem with ma'avonot, remove. And what else is the Zohar protecting you whenever you're going to sleep? Those lines that you say in Arvit. Ushmor tzetenu, uboenu, לחיים טובים. ברוך אתה השם שומר את עמו ישראל לעד. What is לעד? When we בעולם הזה, and whenever our neshama departs to עולם הבא. According to this, I came up with a big chidush now. What if a person came at 6 p.m. at home and he wants to go to sleep at the bed? He says, I want to come to 8:40 shiur tonight, fresh. But he didn't pray Arvit yet. Yitzhak, can he fall asleep? He didn't pray Arvit yet. So the Shulchan Aruch said, you're not allowed to sleep before you pray Arvit. Remember, the Gemara says it. I'm going to shan kima, ochal kima. I'm going to eat a little bit, then I'm going to fall asleep a little bit, then I'll wake up to learn. But the Gemara said, no, you cannot fall asleep. You cannot eat before, you're not going to pray the Arvit. Now you understand why. Because when a person is going to sleep, what happens to his neshama? Depart. And when is the protection given to your neshama not to get harmed by all these bad angels? When you pray Arvit. So if you go to sleep before you pray the Arvit, you have no protection. Your neshama is exposed to all the evil powers.
Wow.
Now you understand the secret of the Gemara in Masechet Brachot. What's the reason you're not allowed to go sleep before you pray the Arvit? That's Rabotai. It's so important for us to pray the Arvit. A person sometimes he says, Rabbi, Shacharit I pray, Mincha Ptema Lachatzai. Sometimes I pray Arvit. Forget Rabbi. I'm already exhausted. I cannot. Yoni Chalfesh, even if you cannot make it to Minyan, at least make it to make sure you pray. And when is the best time to pray? We said at the time that the tzibur praying. Remember yesterday we learned that if a person's stuck somewhere, he's stuck in his office, he's stuck in with a car, AAA, waiting for the AAA. Jomudilit. When should he pray? At the time that the minyan is praying. What part of the prayer the minyan is supposed to be together with? Which section he is in, and you have to be also in. Shimonov. Which section? Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. This is the line that Shaliach Tzibur in Bet HaKnesset says. You in the same moment has to say also.
So the Echid need to say also V'urachum.
Oh, and from here we learn also V'urachum. What other problem we learn from here? Sometimes the prayer in Mincha, Pulimiot. Not Pulimiot, Aftamat. You didn't finish Oseh Shalom Yibromav of 18, you already Hashem Echad U'Shmo Echad. Now, okay, you were trying to catch. V'urachum he started. Now you don't know. Should I say Alenu Neshabeach? Should I say V'urachum? What should I do? What do we see from this Zohar? That if you don't say V'urachum, your neshama is not protected from the 4 klipot. Very terrible klipot. This is the klipot that the Reshaim of Gehenom are afraid from.
אז למה לא תקנו את זה בסוף התפילה? כמו שברכות השם ואורך עשו למאחרים בסוף, אז לעשות פרוטקשן ואורחום בסוף.
It's a good question. It's a good question. Maybe you cannot start the tfilat arvit if you don't remove them. I saw this. The Zohar says after the night came, the Shamayim, Sha'arei Shamayim Zgurim. Why the Sha'arei Shamayim, the heavens, the gate of the heavens are closed when the night came? Why? Because who is right now in control? Those are klipot. How do you break those klipot and open the gates again? So now you understand, Meir, how serious it is not to miss that line before you start the Arvit. And how important it is to pray Arvit. And if a person wants to go to sleep, first of all, you pray Arvit, then you go to sleep.
But you can say also V'churachum and go sleep.
No, because it's the Zohar said, read. The Zohar said, no.
Shortcut.
No. The Zohar said, ואף על גב דאיהו רשות, even though תפילת ערבית is רשות, צלותה דאיהו להגנה עלה נפוג פחד בלילות. This prayer is whatever going to protect you מפחד בלילות, from those evil forces. And the reason why you start ve'urachum, because those line ve'urachum knocks all these evils when you're gonna pray arvit. Just saying that line ain't gonna help you.
I heard from Rav Adera, they say, when you feel something not good in your life, say this pasuk anytime.
You could.
It takes away all the klipot.
Say, but I'm reading what the Zohar said here. The Zohar says, begin, that's a lotam, hey, this prayer of Arvit is what knocks away the evil forces. And how do you start that prayer? With the line V'urachum. So at night time, just say V'urachum and go to sleep, not going to help you. You have to pray the full Arvit. V'urachum, till Hashem Echad, U'Shmo Echad. This is considered to be a prayer of Arvit. That's Rabotai, every one of us that you know, friends, relatives, yourself, sometimes Arvit becomes sometimes a little bit, leeway for people. Make sure that it's not a leeway because it's a very serious thing for the protection of our neshama. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Amen.
Rabbi, question.
Ad Yonam.
before we say anything.
No, additional further. We are in the middle of Seiman Yud Aleph. Seif Yud Aleph. Says the Rama. Oh, John Bazan. Simchat Yom Dio. Israel ve'oved kochavim. So yesterday, let's recall what we learned yesterday. Yesterday we learned what if you give a punch up, goy left, didn't leave. You sold to the goy, he bought from you. The goy bought from you the dig. Remember yesterday we spoke about it?
Yes.
If the goy bought from you, dig, pot. And then your wife comes and says, Jonam, yesterday was over here a dig. Shabbat Chatan Bujit, Boris Unil Shabbat Chatan. I want to make palo for the Shabbat. Where is that dig? Yo, I didn't know you need it. For years it stays in our house. You didn't ever use it. Uzbek asked me for that. I sold it to him. Yo, bring that pot back. He gave it back to you. He sold you back. The Uzbek sold you back. Do you need to take it to the mikveh now?
Yes.
You already took it once to the mikveh. But you sold it yesterday to the goy. Today your wife asked you to buy it back from him. What we said? Even 1 second, the goy owned it. The tumah of the goy rests on your vessels.
Yes.
In order to reuse it, what you gotta do? Again, second time you gotta do mikveh. Huh? No, why no bracha? Why no bracha? With bracha, yeah. When we don't say new bracha, we said only whenever you sold it in the hametz application. When you sell your hametz application, you gotta be careful not to include in the hametz application, I am selling my kelim, my vessels. If you're going to include that I'm selling my kelim, Yitzchak, I don't see your face and it's not good. I don't know why every one of our people sitting 2 chairs. Learning from the rabbi? Huh? Sit in the way that more people can fit on those 2 tables we have. Kacha, eye contact is important. Simcha, same applies to you. I don't see you neither. Sit in the way I can see you guys. So now what happened whenever a person sold his hametz application, he said, I am selling to the goy all the hametz and all the vessels of hametz.
Come on.
I had a question about that.
Rega, after Pesach, you bought back the hametz from the goy, and you bought back
The kelim?
the kelim. So now what do? You have to take him to the mikveh now again or no?
Yes. To make no bracha.
Very good. Rav says it's machloket, but because machloket argument, we take it again. Imagine the entire kitchen, boyad bo, the entire kitchen. You know what it is? Pischoit, shoi, oshi, abovo mondegi, abovi mondegi, all this back to the mikveh. Just because 2 words in the application, and all my chametz kelim also included in the sale.
Glass also, Rabbi, glass hametz in Yemen.
Good point. It depends how you specify that. If you specify I sell also my kelim, then the glass included. But if you say I sell the hametz kelim, so then you say it's a good point you're saying. Glass doesn't have hametz kelim. יצחק סמרקנדי, איפה אתה?
It's a good point. על טעם שמהצד if he didn't come back with the rest of the money, so it was not a sale to begin with. It was.
Now it's machloket. How do you make a goy kinyan? What way goy can acquire? By picking up, by money, by exchange, by barter. What kinyan works by goyim? Machloket. Some say picking up. It's already kinyan by goy. Some say hatzer. You put him in his hatzer. You know hatzer. Some say different kinyanim. That's why on Erev Pesach, when all the rabbis from Queens, from any place they come to the Bedin to make the sale with the goy, the rabbi gives in different types of ways. Make like kinyan money, kinyan hatzer, kinyan agav, kinyan this, kinyan. So 8 or 9 kinyanim goes back and forth between the rabbi and the goy. This goy, they want to sit like this over there. His eyes are open, but the mouth also open.
מה הם רוצים ממני?
We made kinyan with you like this. We made kinyan with, and he has to understand all the kinyan we're talking with him about. Because kinyan needs that. If he doesn't have that, it's a problem.
הוא מקבל איזה פיצוי בשביל הפרוסס הזה?
Okay, we pay him something. You got to be very educated whenever the sale of chametz happens. One person told me, Rabbi, I don't believe this selling chametz, all mazeh, akol shtuyot. I, Erev Pesach, take all the chametz. I go to the goy. I tell him, give me $1 for that, it's yours. After Pesach, I go exchange with him back. Well, you need to go sign applications. Maybe they did it the right way, the wrong way. I do myself. I told him, Johnny Khalfesh, in order to do yourself, you gotta learn all 9 ways of applications because at kinyanim, acquisitions. Because according to some opinions, money does not apply by goyim. Money koneh only by Yehudim, not apply by goyim. According to Arizona, money applies also by goyim. It's a whole machloket. So you gotta cover all opinions because you want to cover the doraita over here. Bali re bali matzeh. You should not violate that. So that's why a person should not do it on his own, unless you learn the halachot from the beginning till the end. Go ahead. But if you didn't do it, appoint the messenger, the shaliach, like you have done all these years, and he will do it for you.
Or give you as a gift.
It's much better off that
Or
way.
give.
Yeah, give. And buy של קניינים.
But it's not yours. That's it.
Yeah.
It's much better off that way.
I'm
Huh?
not selling
The
chametz,
point,
I'm giving
shaliach.
this away, my shachen.
Very good.
Much better.
Matana.
Everything I'm taking Passover, I'm giving.
Before Passover.
How we can give?
Oh, you tzaddik. If you're able to get rid of all the chametz,
My neighbor is saying that I give this to my neighbor. That's it. I don't have any chametz in my house.
טוב, before that do, זו חליפתי, תמורתי כפרתי.
מה עם כל הכלים? All the pots, all the stuff.
The kelim, no, you don't have to sell the kelim. The kelim, you're not going to enjoy from the chametz that is inside the kelim. But the problem is that the previous applications used to state, and I sell the kelim of the chametz. So Rav Ovadia says, this word you got to take out. Because if you're going to sell the kelim to the goy, after Pesach you have to take everything to the mikveh. Imagine what it is, a whole job of work of job.
Even he didn't
A whole
touch
day of job, of work.
it. Even God didn't touch this one.
Yeah, even if he didn't see it even.
So that's what's happening.
It's his, becomes his. Tamam, he has to take it to the mikveh. That's why in the new applications we don't have this word. It doesn't say that I sell the vessels. It says some applications say I sell the hametz that it's absorbed inside the vessels. Bli'ot hametz. Which also it's not necessarily. You can remove that also. Who is
I
going
have
to
question
sell it?
now. Question, very serious question now.
And now it's serious
Let's say I
one.
need money.
Yeah?
I need money, and I have some parts. Atik. I'm coming to the goy. I'm saying, listen, I need money. Can you?
Pawn shop.
Yeah, it's not pawn shop. It's my neighbor. I don't know, whatever.
Collateral.
Listen, you remember? I have the parts. My home. It's yours. I need money. Give me them. Give me money. For now, it's yours. I'm gonna give you money back. I'm gonna take. So what I'm gonna do?
Collateral.
Mikveh.
What? Collateral.
What I'm doing with the pot.
So we spoke about this. We said that if because whenever you left it, what was your kavanah?
Sell.
To come back for it?
Back for it.
To come back.
To come back for it, it's not his.
But I'm saying, but if I'm not gonna
Next
come
time,
back, if I don't have money, I'm not coming back, so it's his.
נכון? So what's your question? If it's his, you don't have to take it to mikveh.
Okay.
If you came back, it means you took it back. So if you took it back, it was never his. If it was never his, you don't have to take it to the mikveh.
Unless
It's
you had
the
a
same thing
כוונה
like you're
to
selling chametz.
Huh?
It's the same thing like you're selling chametz.
Why?
Because you're coming back after him.
No. The difference is, over there, you left it by him as a collateral. You never said it's yours. By the selling chametz, they used to write, and I'm selling you the kelim, the vessels. So it's not a collateral, it's a sale. It was part of the agreement on the sale. And that's made the tumah of the goy rest on your kelim. Now you want to use it after Pesach, you cannot, you have to take it back to the mikveh. That's why they removed that application word. Huh?
If it goes for we can come to take everything?
No. If the goy wants to proceed with the sale, the Jewish people are more chachamim than him. They left over there, seif, condition, that in case the goy proceeds with the sale, he gives deposit. The goy first gives deposit, so you should have ownership of everything. But if he wants to proceed with the sale and finalize it, there'll be coming shamayim, evaluators, I said.
Adjusters.
Adjusters, there's a different word.
Estimators.
Estimators.
Yeah.
There'll be estimators that will be chosen by both parties. That he will estimate all the hametz value. The goy will have to pay for it in full, and then he will be able to pick it up.
So why we take it to mikveh? It's not completed.
It is complete, pay attention. It's his, but he cannot pick it up because he only left deposit for it. So for the sale to be catching, to be his and not ours, he leaves deposit.
Yeah, we said even if
This deposit makes all the hametz to belong to him. But the contract states, that's not the contract you guys read. That's the contract that the Av Bedin is doing with the Goy himself. Your contract that the people fill out, it's only power of attorney. I appoint Rabbi so and so to go in my behalf to the Bedin and to deal with the Goy. That's called power of attorney. That's whatever you guys all fill out. The contract that the rabbi has with the Goy, there's all different details of that goes on over there. And part of the details is for the Goy not to trick us. We already covered that point also with the Goy by saying, in case you want to pick up the Hametz, you have to first agree both on a estimator, Shamai, that both parties agree on, which never will agree on, but let's say it is. And then we have to get evaluator by him. You pay up front all the money, then all the Jewish people will give you all the hametz to your warehouse. Levanta? So the guy usually doesn't want to proceed with this headache. Who needs your open macaroni and and a third of a Cheerios box?
זה הצד של אלה ש... they put it out בכל המחירה.
נכון. But it's really his. באמת it's his. Halachically it's 100% his. Because he did all the kinyanim in order to be transferring it to
Why we
him.
need to do that? Sell and then buy again.
You don't buy again. That's me. No, you never buy again.
It's,
The guy decided to leave it by you.
why?
He didn't proceed.
Chachamim, they're not doing that on password. They're gonna say all my hametz in my home is not my hametz. That's it.
But okay, if it's not your hametz, and so right now something is going to get lost, your $300 liquor is going to break that it was hametz.
The child broke it.
Are you going to be upset, or are you going to say, I don't care, it's not my hametz, it's Uzbek lifted? You're going to feel
Even if you say
$300.
This happened, this happened.
Два глаза где твои были? Чего ты не видела там было?
It's happened.
Suddenly it becomes his hametz. הוא גופתי לא חמץ. חמץ בבול יהיה אוזבק.
Hold on, I don't understand that. If you're selling your hametz and it's getting broke, so what are you gonna say? Is his hametz broke?
That's the truth. No, you said it's not yours. So for this not to make this such a disagreement in your heart and in your machshavot, Chachamim said, fill up the application, make it legit. That's really not yours. To ensure that it's not behemet, not yours. Okay, so back to us. Now,
If it's gonna be break.
so Rabbi said, let's not make a question answer sessions over here. Let's continue. Eno tzarich tevilah, says Rav Ovadia, אבל אם ישכנו בידו, וחזר ופדאו ממנו, here exactly your question, he doesn't need tevilah. Mishken, you left it as mashkon by him, as a collateral. You took the money, and then you paid back the money, you took the collateral away. Do you need to take this pot, this dig, back to the mikveh or no? Says Maran, no, tzarich tevilah. Now I was waiting for you guys to question me, all of you ask me a question. We said collateral belongs to the owner of the collateral for the time being or no?
לא, הפוך, מגוי, שהגוי השאיר אצל יהודי, אמרנו שהוא יכול...
It's ספק. Whenever the goy left the collateral by the Jew, is it belong to the Jew?
No, it depends how you feel, if it's going to come back or not. Depends how it looks.
It's coming back. For 6 months it took
It
your...
doesn't belong, but you're allowed to use it at this time.
Good, but is it yours?
No.
If I give right now to a woman and say, הרי את מקודשת לי, with this pot, כדת משה וישראל, מקודשת or no?
No, he's not.
Huh? She's married or no?
no.
Instead of ring, I gave her pots. I told her right away what she's gonna be busy with.
Be busy in the kitchen.
מקודשת או לא מקודשת?
בטוח לא מקודשת, בורח.
Valid or no?
No.
ספק. Why? What's the ספק? Collateral.
אמרנו זה כזה...
Counts like,
סכין,
Sale
או נא.
or no? ספק. So if you want to use it for the time being, we said allowed or no? You're allowed.
Yeah.
You gotta do agala, take out all the non-kosher absorptions that is inside the pot,
וטבילה בלי ברכה.
and then dip it, if you want to use it, but don't say bracha. Because ספק, brachot, להקל. Now what happens, Meir, the other way around? You needed the money from the goy, you left the collateral.
It's still
So
yours.
if you say that collateral, it's maybe a sale, why we say whenever you pick it up back, you don't have to take it to mikveh? Why? Safek.
That's because it's
We just said that it's a doubt.
That's because over there you don't know his dad. Over here you know your dad.
No, you know he's that. Let's say the guy took from you $200. He's not gonna leave the pot $2,000 for $200. He's coming back.
There's a two specot.
You just need it right now, quick money. He said, by in a month I'm coming back. I'll get my paycheck. I give you the 200. Give me back the pot. He for sure comes back. Can you use the pot and for that month? Do agala, dip it without beracha, and use it. Prana, why you have to dip it? Because maybe it's yours. Why maybe it's mine? Because if you left it as a collateral, collateral could be counts like yours. So why when it happens the other way around? When the goy left, I left by the goy collateral. So if you say mashkanta kizvine, collateral counts like a sale. So then I sold it to the goy. When I'm coming to pay back my money and I take the collateral back, it was maybe owned by the goy. So when I bring it back to my position, maybe it was owned already by the goy. Therefore I have to dip it. Why Shulchan Aruch said no? לא צריך טבילה. למה לא צריך?
Double specot.
Because we go after chazaka.
Says the rabbi. היינו דווקא כשמשכן גוי, כלי ביד ישראל, אז זה להשתפק שם הכלי קנוי ביד הישראל. אבל ישראל, שמשכן כלי ביד גוי, הדבר פשוט שאין הכלי קנוי ביד הגוי. וואי? ועתה משום שיותר יש קניין לישראל, מאשר יש לגוי, ממה שיש קניין לגוי מיד ישראל. Here?
יש לו הרבה דרכים של... פחות דרכים של...
Who is able more to acquire?
Jew.
A Jew or a goy? A Jew buys with money? Yeah. By goy? Maybe yes, maybe no. A Jew buys by, if I have a property. In the property, there was money by me.
חצר קונה או לא?
Somebody put gold bars in the property. When I bought the house, what did I buy it also?
with the gold.
With the gold. Why? חצרו של אדם?
קונה.
קונה לו. The gold bars are mine. If a guy bought that house, the gold bars is his?
ספק.
Maybe. So, and I can go on and on, more and more.
ברוך שלא עשני גוי.
So who has more ways to acquire kinyanim? Jewish person or Goyish person? Jew. So by a Jew that has so much power to acquire, we say, if you left collateral by a Goy, it's 100% not his. Why? Because when do we say maybe collateral makes a sale? Only whenever the owner of the collateral in that moment was a Jew, because a Jew is able to acquire.
Okay,
But whenever a Jew left the collateral by the Goy, over here Gemara does not have a doubt. Maybe the Goy will acquire it. Why? Because the Goy has a weak way to acquire.
we say maybe acquire, maybe not.
Huh?
זה maybe acquire, maybe not. וזה כלי מתכת. אז יהיה ספק...
When is the maybe? When the Gemara has maybe? Only whenever the Goy left by me, by Jew. A Jew has the power to acquire. If a Jew left the collateral by the Goy's acquirement is very weak. His kinyanim is very weak. So there is not even a doubt.
יש חזקה זה נשאר של היהודי.
So it's left by the Jew. The owner of that pot, the whole time, was 100% the Jew. So no mikvah.
I have a question.
And what's the reason I told you last time? Why HaKadosh Baruch Hu made it that way?
שהוא אמר להם לקבל את
That
התורה.
our money is treated by halacha different than the Goyish money. How you got it? Remember what's the reason?
When Hashem came to them.
Listening.
Tell us, Yitzchak. Because in life it's called what goes around comes around. When Hashem told to the Goyim, you want my Torah? Huh? Yaakov?
Yeah.
When Hashem told to the Goyim, you want my Torah?
Yeah, they said no.
What the Torah, what Goyim said?
What's in it?
What's written in it?
Right.
Start making different conditions. Oh, it says like this, not good for us. It says like that, it's not good for us. All types of excuses.
We'll go with the second version.
We'll go with the second version.
We'll go to
What HaKadosh Baruch Hu came to Am Yisrael? What Am Yisrael said?
Na'aseh
We don't ask questions, Hashem. You told us this Torah good. That's it. We take it. We accept it. Hashem says, Goyim, whatever was dear to me, my Torah, you belittle this? Bepsan, you did that? My Torah, you did Bepsan? You said, no, it's not, we don't need that. Such an important thing, you said you don't need that? What's important for people? Money. Whatever is important to you, I also don't need that. I'm also going to belittle your money. If a goy says a question, Gemara says, if an ox of a goy, an ox of a Jew knocks, gores the ox of a goy, Patur. Jewish ox knocks down the goyish ox. Can the goy say, oh no, look where the shore died, the ox died. Pay me money. What the Bedin tell him?
Bye-bye, Charlie.
We cannot. By Torah it says not allowed to. But if the goyish shore ox knocks down the Jewish one, full payment. כמה זה עולה? $5,000? $5,000. Why there is discrimination?
That's why it's machlokot.
אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו. Why Hashem chose Am Yisrael מכל העמים? Because Am Yisrael are the one to נתן לנו תורתו. They were the one to accept the Torah without any question. So Rabotai, whenever every situation, Nisim, any situation you go through life, the same way your neshama accepted the Torah without any questions. So to accept everything you're going to go through in life without any questions. There was one time a person, they asked him, Rabbi, how come you live such a long life? He says, I'm not a big person. I learn like every other people learn. But I never ask God questions. I never have why this person went through this, and this daughter of mine went through that, and this son of mine went through this, and my wife and myself. He says, you know why? He says, because when a person asks questions, HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, bo, come upstairs, I'll give you all the answers. When a person says, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, whatever I go through in life, whatever my daughter went through in life, whatever my son goes through in life, whatever my family goes through in life, 100% Hashem. I have no questions. If my neshama accepted the Torah without questions, I understood this is the best for me. So to every situation I'm going to go through life, I'm not going to ask any questions. So that's what the Torah, marbe Chaim. A person that is increasing the Torah, increasing Chaim. What does it mean? The same way you accepted the Torah, you accept without any questions. Continue live life like that without any questions. HaKadosh Baruch Hu did it like that. It's the best for you. When you understand that, you're going to have marbe Chaim. Your life is going to be prolonged because God said He doesn't ask any questions. We can still keep Him down there in order to get more Torah and more mitzvot. Whatever after 120, we're going to give Him the answers for whatever He had to go through in life. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen. Rabbi